I've seen niggas bomb and their friends will tag them.
Good shit.
So-and-so killed it. No, they didn't.
No,
nigga.
he did.
What are you talking about?
Right.
Nigga had a dick on the stage.
We need accountability.
I done told a couple of comics that, man, in Atlanta, man, they ate it, man. I be like, hey, man, don't go on there no more. Don't go on there no goddamn more. Practice a little bit more, dude. You ain't ready.
Time.
Welcome back to another episode of the Mike Murphy Show. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. I'm here with my man, 100 Grand.
John Grimes.
Special guest in the building, man. Hailing all the way from Mississippi.
The SIP.
I ain't never met nobody personally from Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? Never.
Sorry to hear that, man.
So you the first.
Hey,
no,
man.
I'm lying. I was in boot camp with a dude from Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
I forget, it wasn't what Jackson is.
Yeah, that's my hometown.
It wasn't Jackson, it was he's some little
Well, we got a lot of them.
yeah, this bumfuck Egypt somewhere.
Yeah.
But my man by way of Dallas, man, he been doing this for 30-some, a little over 30 years,
Yeah,
right?
little 30, man.
Please welcome to the show, JJ from the SIP.
JJ from the SIP, 2 P's.
Welcome to the
man,
show.
thank you, man. I appreciate this love.
When I
right
seen
here,
you on
man.
Sunday, I was like, I should ask him, but I was like, he probably gonna be gone by then. And I seen the Ruby set. I said, oh, I gotta hit him. I hit him like, yo, you available early?
Man.
I said, I gotta get him on.
Look,
bro.
when he said, come on, I was already dressed.
Hell yeah.
Already dressed,
No,
man.
we
Thank you
appreciate
for
you having me, man.
for
It's always
real,
good
dude.
to have a legend in the you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man. I here's putting that work in, Mike. You know how to go.
Bro, when I was doing my research to see if there was any thing that popped up, any questions, I'm like, oh, let me ask him about this. I didn't know you toured with Sad for that long.
Yeah, man. Over almost about 14 years,
Yeah, that's
man.
what it said, like almost 15 years.
Yeah,
I'm like,
man. He took me on this wing right after the Kings of Comedy.
oh shit.
Right after the Kings, man. Now I knew Sid. We knew of each other. We had did a couple of shows together, man, and we were still building a relationship through the Kings of Comedy, and I was doing shows in St. Louis with G-Thing.
Oh yeah, G-Thing.
You
Shout
know,
out
G-Thing, man. G-Thing put a lot of money in my pocket back in the day. So his management used to always come to the show in St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
And they used to always go back to say, like, hey, man, this is a young cat out of Mississippi, man. It's funny, man. We need to start checking him out. And after the Kings of Comedy, man, everybody went their separate ways and said, like, hey, I'm finna do this thing with Bud Light, this review where, I showcase different comedians that he feel like that was possibly gonna make some noise in the business one day, man. So he teamed up with Bud Light, man. Took me on the road with me, like Rodney Perry, Lil Duval, Coco Brown was doing some dates, man. But we clicked real hard as as friends as well, man. And after the Bud Light, he like, Jay, I'm finna go on the road by myself. Come rock with me. I'm like, shit, what I'm doing?
Hearing that sound crazy because you think like he's saying like, yo, I'm about to go on the rub on myself. You think about the said now, you like, who else would you go with?
Right.
But back then,
they
knew him with the group.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
man.
like,
So yeah, I mean, he took me on this wing, let me rock out and showcase my talent in front of his brand, man, his fans, man. And, it was a 2-man tag team for years. He allowed me to go out there and do 30 minutes, man, and rock, man. And learn the business. Build, like I said, build my fan base in front of 5,000 to 10,000 people.
I was gonna say, do you remember your biggest room or the craziest show?
The craziest show, man, is probably when we did Tallahassee.
Wow.
We went to Florida State and did a show, and it was about 12,000 people in there. Never did one in that magnitude, man. So got a chance to rock, stadiums and arenas with him, man. So that was super dope. Because it was right after the Kings. And of course, the Kings was crazy hot.
Fish grease.
Yeah, man. History, man. So being able to, do it with one of the Kings, one of the legends, man, it was a great experience, man. I learned a lot.
Coming off of, too, the fact that I think after that movie, the movie dropping, I think most people was like, Sid was the biggest takeaway from that movie in terms of like, Bernie Mac, obviously.
Of course, Bernie Mac.
But like I think people knew for sure about Bernie Mac already, but like when they saw Sid, like, I think that was the unexpected whoa.
The way he rocked it, yeah.
So I knew that the tour had to have been crazy after
Him
that.
talking about parking that spaceship
Like a nigga
man,
like,
for real.
We was saying, it was like, yo, Sid gonna make it, man. We all big
man.
time. Yeah, so
and what's crazy, because the part when he fell, that wasn't part of the act. He really he fell on tape.
Oh,
He
shit.
bust his ass for real.
Sometimes I be making the best shit.
It was classic, man. Everybody thought it was part of the skit. but he really fell, you know.
That's classic.
So how
Out the
long was
blue.
you doing comedy before you got that opportunity to go on the road with him?
Let's see, man. So I probably started in 04 with him. So I've probably been doing stand-up about 9 years.
Yeah, they say he started in 95,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I started in 95. So I had been doing about 9 years. Started rocking with him, man. And then, he put me in the movie Johnson Family Vacation.
Yeah,
I was the begging cousin in that, man. So I didn't have to audition for that. He just threw me a bone, man. Play the begging cousin from the South. I'm from the South.
You know 20 niggas like that.
Y'all, come on now.
You was like, oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I got you on that, man. Be the begging cousin at a family reunion, man. So to this day, and we shot that in 04, I still get love. Kim Fogue, what size them shoes? Just different scenes that I did with him, and then did some scenes with Bow Wow in the movie, man. So it was dope.
Yeah, that's crazy. He said he put you in his the Platinum Comedy Series.
Yeah, the Platinum Comedy Series was dope, man. We shot it in Biloxi, Mississippi, man. It was just a dope concept that he came up with, man. And it was me, Rodney Perry, again, Duval. I think Juan Villarreal was on that joint. Prescott. It was just a great moment, man, for my career, man. Just to, showcase my talent, with his name on the ticket like that, man. It was dope.
Yeah.
It was really dope, man.
You started in 95.
Yeah.
All right. What or who were your inspirations that made you say, I got to get on this microphone?
Man, you know what? Steve Harvey, to believe it or not. Steve Harvey, man, was one of my...
Wow.
So before you ever did any sets, you seen his shit and
I seen Steve, man, because I had quit college for a while. Quit college for a while, man, and I moved to Dallas to live with my older brother.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So I used to go to this like little spades competition each and every Thursday, man. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday after the spades, they have a comedy night that Steve Harvey was hosting. And the light bulb just went off like, man, I want to do stand-up, man. I would love to do stand-up. I always wanted to be in the entertainment business, man, as a young kid, but very negative about it because I'm like, man, ain't nobody going to discover me. I'm from Mississippi. I'm country. Never thought I was just going to leave the city or the state or nothing like that, man. So I put it in the back of my, in my back of my head and like locked the door for years. No one knew I wanted to do stand-up. No one never knew I wanted to be in the entertainment business, not my parents, not my friends. Like, I didn't even talk to God about it, but I knew he knew my path.
Yeah.
Never talked to him about, what I wanted to do with my life and everything, man. So, man, one New Year's Eve in the ATL, man, I was just making some of my buddies laugh out the blue, man. They were just having fun, man. And we was outside, blazing, drinking New Year's Eve. And somebody out the blue like, man, you need to do stand-up, dude.
And you already had been thinking about it.
Had already been thinking about it.
You knew that was organic that he said it because you didn't put that out there.
I ain't put that out there. So when somebody said it, man, my girlfriend at the time, man, ran home like, hey, babe, I know my niche. I found my path. I know what I'm going to do in my life now. I'm going to be a stand-up comedian, man, and tried it out, and here I am today.
I don't think that's an accident when those kinds of things happen with people. Like, if a nigga could dunk and they say, you should be playing basketball.
Yeah.
Like, if you see a dude or a person doing something that seems extraordinary to the people around you, that's their only way to express it is, hey, man, you did something abnormally well. You should be getting paid for that.
You should be getting paid
People
for it.
should see you on a grander scale.
Because I was always a class clown, like in middle school,
That's
high
most
school.
of us.
I always got in trouble, making people laugh.
The separation. You
Yeah,
separating
man.
already,
Everybody always wanted to be around, and I was always, nominated for like most wittiest, class clown. But my first cousin used to always beat me.
Yeah.
He was always nominated,
always
man.
relative.
Yeah, it's
Like
always
Jordan got a cousin,
relative.
too.
Because you know what?
Swear to God, it's like there's a nigga that could beat Jordan, but like, I used to bust that nigga's ass.
Yeah, I bust his ass.
But on
man.
stage,
yeah.
you might not play out the same way, but in person to person, you be like,
Yeah,
that nigga,
for
he
real.
get
And
me
what's
sometimes.
crazy, after I started doing stand up, my cousin that used to always beat me, he tried this, shot at comedy, but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
It's just a different beast. That stage is just something else.
Yeah.
Compared to, you being in the lunchroom or on the couch or in the
Doesn't
classroom,
totally,
man. It's just a different beast, man.
Yeah.
So it's a thing. It just never panned out for him.
It's two thoughts to it. One is, I think that a hit song is a hit because it does something to the general public where they go, oh, it's infectious. I can't get it out of my head. I want to hear it again.
Spin that
Or
shit.
a good
Spin
jingle
that
like
shit.
ABC. Like, if there's something that resonates with people so hard that it's stuck in their brain, I think it leads to depression. And to me, I think that's a sign of intelligence to get to the mass people, even if it's something that you don't think is that complex. But in reality, simplicity is complex. That's how it's able to reach a large group of people. With that being said, how does it feel to have probably the most recognizable and hottest intro to a set in all of stand-up comedy history? I think your opening joke is the most, like, I don't think there's a better opening 4 minutes.
Man, I get that all the time. And what's crazy, that wasn't nothing planned. It wasn't like I wrote this down, like I'm gonna do this song, I'm gonna do the bass guitar, and just messing around at the club in Atlanta, man. And the DJ played it, and I was already a big fan because I'm from the South, you know. A-Ball, MJG, Tila, they from Memphis, so that's right down the street from where I'm from, man. Yep. So, man, the DJ played it on stage. I mean, as my intro, man, and you know, I don't know, it just. I'm like, dude, let me hear that beginning one more time. Just out the blue. I had been listening to that song for years. Loved it all this time, man. But it was just something that night. Like, man, let me hear that bass guitar one more time. Wow. And he played it, and the crowd just started reacting like, man, that's dope. I said, do it again, man. The crowd started reacting, man. And I mean, it was just you know, just an impromptu, just an out the blue type of thing, man. Wow. That just stuck with everybody, man. And, you know, I've been doing it for years. I'm talking about years. Even before, you know, I really truly had a name out there, man. I've just been doing it. So I thought maybe I was like, man, maybe I should retire this thing. Tried to go on stage one time with a different song. Man, the crowd let me have it. Hey, dude. Hey. Where that bass guitar at?
Exactly. Fuck you doing, nigga?
What you doing? The fuck you doing, dude?
Comedy is like music now. They want to hear the hits.
They love to hear it again.
Play the fucking hits.
So I asked, I put it on my social media one time. I'm like, hey, do y'all feel like it's time for me to retire? You know, my opening intro with the bass guitar, man, they had let me have it. Man, we'll stop following you, motherfucker.
I believe
you stopped doing that song, man. I mean, it just went viral. Then next thing you know, A-Ball and MJG, they heard that I've been doing it. Man, they reached out. Then next thing you know, Tila, whose song it really was, he reached out. Damn. Because a lot of people didn't know who Tila was. Yeah. And he hit me in the DM like, hey man, I heard you been rocking that song, man. Thank you, man. You almost revamping my career. Cause people be asking me, man, who is that? What is that song? I said, man, that's old. That song came out when folks were wearing Rayon and Paisley shirts. Rayon and Paisley shirts, man. It just went viral. Then Jazzy Faye, who produced it, got winged up, and man, and you know, it just the rest is history, man.
The funny thing about that is when we was at the show, so this is a full circle moment, right? I'm about to catch you up. We had Chocolate Sundays. He's like, yo, this is one of the best, if not best intros I've ever seen. I was like, what is it? He's like, nigga, you never, pay attention.
Right.
So now I'm locked in. Because sometimes I don't watch the comics. I'll go around, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no, I got to see what this is about. So I watched it. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And you know what it reminded me of? Like something so catchy that I can never forget was when Duval used to do that Music Soul Child song. When he bought her a drink and shit.
Yeah.
That took his career to fuck
to
off.
another level. I was in the comedy club when he made that up.
So when I seen now, it's like, oh, I'm like, that's a hit. And here's the thing, right? I got to share the stage with you Sunday. We did the Chocolate Sunday video, right? I started following you from a clip from Chocolate Sundays right before I moved out here in 2019. Wow. You told the joke about the lights being hot.
Right.
And I was like, yo, this country nigga funny as shit.
Fuck, yeah.
Followed you from that. Been following you for all them years and shit. Then I met you in Dallas at the beginning of this year when we was down there. I was like, oh, shit. And then I had never seen you perform and the first time was us on stage.
The
same day. I was like, this is how I got wind of the nigga. So it was dope. But he was like, yo, listen to the intro. I was like, oh, yeah, that shit.
Man. Yeah, it's one of them legendary ones, man, that, you know, I'm just known for, man. People, you know, remember me from that, man.
Yeah,
so
I literally saw the clip and didn't even connect him for so long. Then when I finally did, I was like, you get the hell out of here. Like, because the clip was so, like, that intro was so, like, I've seen that joke before. I thought it was one of the most amazing intros ever. Then I saw him, like, a few years later, and was like, nigga, that's JJ.
That's JJ, right.
Why did I not realize that was JJ when I saw him do it that day? I was just like, man, what a great intro. I was so, like, captivated by the set that I wasn't even paying attention to, like, names or nothing. I was just like, what a great idea. Because it's so And then I never saw it online until maybe last year. I was like, oh, you put it online?
Yes, online.
And they had, like, hella views. I was just like,
man.
Yo, I never knew he put it online. So I thought people just heard about it hearsay. But I saw it online and it did the exact results that I thought it would do. It was going crazy online. I was just like, yo, this is insane that that's how I know comedy is not we talk about comments about burning jokes all the time. I'm like, get out your own head. You are never as big as you think you are. You think you gonna burn a joke online. Like there are 7 billion people. There's somebody out there that go, I've never heard that before.
Seen that.
Never heard that joke before. They were like, that's amazing to
We
me.
talked about that last week.
Even when that clip, our viral clip did 2 million. We posted it again, did another million. And still another million people going, what is this? What am I watching?
We
I'm like,
posted it last year, did 2.8 million just on Instagram. Some crazy on TikTok. Other people remixed it. It probably did 10 million overall. This clip went crazy, right?
Right.
We was like, oh shit, our pages jumped up, everything we like, boom. So this year we got a show in Connecticut in August 9th. So we're like, yo, let's use that video as a promo that we're coming to Connecticut. We posted, boom, 1.1 million in 3-4 days. Like,
That's
again,
crazy.
and there's people like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, again, like you said, it's people that never seen it.
Ever,
And you're
yeah.
like,
I'm
oh,
like,
that's
yeah,
not even
man.
like, yo,
Online
repurpose that
again,
shit because
and again,
you
and
never
again,
know.
Because it goes to a different part of the world. Every time to go online.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we got to get on us entertainers got to get out of our own head and go, man,
Exactly,
if a nigga
man.
can post his favorite song that he made,
Yeah.
the Future can make you listen to his album again. Why can't we make you go watch a joke again? Like, it's still funny again.
Yeah.
So we
And
got to
like you
lean
said,
into
man,
that.
if mess around and go somewhere like overseas or something and just go crazy
Exactly.
again.
And now they
man.
want you to come there.
Yeah,
Like a whole
absolutely.
subculture
Yeah,
niche.
man.
Like you said, now it's a niche of like, yo, we got you in London and we want you to come do
Come do
exact
this.
second
Yeah,
London.
exact thing in
Like,
London.
you don't know who's
absolutely.
looking for you.
So,
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you, you've been doing it 30 years, right? You don't, to me, you don't come off as one of the OG comics that are like bitter or envious of these young dudes who you see selling out theaters and shit, and they're a candle in the wind to you. You're
Right.
like, I kill that motherfucker,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
these niggas, oh my God.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nigga, some comedians be like, nigga, that should be me they feel like that because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really get mad at comedians that feel like that because I can understand, that's an understandable feeling
Right.
to be like, I've been really putting in the work,
Putting
doing
in the work,
what you're supposed
yeah.
to do, quote unquote, and it's not paying off. But this motherfucker I went off script and now he
Crazy right now.
Fuck, nigga,
And
this
that's
shit.
just where we are in the entertainment business, man. You know, that social media came over and it just took over the world, basically, man. I mean, you can go viral so easily and quick that you don't even necessarily have to just put that grind in, that blood, sweat, and tears that we did, you know, just doing one-nighters or doing shows where you got to pass out flyers and
Paper, yeah.
you
Barking
let
shit,
everybody know, man, putting shit on people's cars, come back out, now your shit in the in the garbage on the floor and nothing like that,
Oh,
man. So,
gosh.
you know, we just live in a time of social media, man, where, you know, people can blow up off that, man. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Ain't no sense of getting bitter about it, man. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, they ain't do nothing wrong. I mean, they just took advantage of the opportunity of social media.
Fair.
Some of it's not sustainable in stand-up because they
yeah.
get 1 or 2 spins in the city. And then they like, nah, we not pulling back up
Yeah.
for that bullshit.
Absolutely.
Like, so it'll fizzle out. So it's like the
Yeah.
cream always rises to the crop, but sometimes it's hard not to let it eat you up in the meantime before it comes back to you.
Yeah, man. I mean, then you see some of these social media people on online, they be ripping, but put them in front of them faces and them eyes. 4,500, 5,000 people, then you got to do 45 instead of just 2 minutes. It's a beast.
The dynamic changes.
Yeah,
immediately.
it changes big time.
It's online is interesting because I feel like, as you just said, like we could all feel a certain way, or you know, comics that especially have the tenure or the veterans like that could be like, man, what the hell? But it's kind of like the pro sports era, right? Where it's like you could be a vet in the NBA and now niggas doing the step back, and you're like, what? Y'all paying niggas $30 million a year for doing a step back three? And it's like, I got bank shots. I got some fundamentals. No,
I got a hook shot.
Yeah. That step back three is what we paying $30 million for now. And now I know NBA players like, y'all paying this nigga to do that? Like, it's every industry, everything has a thing where you go, there's no way y'all think that's more valuable now. But in our current NBA, a nigga that can do a side step 3-pointer or a nigga
Right.
he getting $30 million now.
Right. You
as
Euro
opposed to a
step,
nigga that can
Euro step, boy.
back you down.
Man, you get a whole new contract.
Back you down, nigga not getting paid in the NBA.
For
They be him
real.
out of there. So it's kind of like that in the sense that like a solid 45 to an hour. Hey, I love that you did that. But this guy pulls out a rabbit
Right.
about 8 minutes into the set. Man. It's going crazy online.
Yeah, going crazy
You gotta
online.
sit there and go, a rabbit. 8 minutes.
Damn.
God,
I be
okay,
damn.
wow.
I be damn.
But the problem is though, a lot of the comedian, like, they don't want to pivot. They be like, nah, that ain't how it's supposed to be done. I ain't doing that
Right.
shit. And they're like, okay, well, you either pivot or you
But you're going to be behind.
Yeah, it's like you don't have a choice. Either you play the game or you get played.
Or you're going to get played.
And you can see people that have the talent and you go to their social media, they don't got shit on us. Pictures of them, they going out with their kids and shit. Like, yo, niggas ain't booking you for a weekend because you want to fish and shit. Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. Instagram used to be, y'all remember, used to be pictures of what you was doing, stuff like that. That's what it was, your lifestyle. Only a few people can get away with stuff like that now. And it's people with like crazy, like they got Bugattis and shit. Niggas want to see that, but they ain't selling tickets, nothing. They just selling a course or, yo, you can get this if you buy my course. But you can't sell a course on comedy. You be like, I'm coming to my show. Hey, bro, we don't give a fuck about what sneaks you got on, bro.
For real. Yeah, where them jokes at?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where them jokes at, man. So, yeah, that's where we are with the social media, man. But I've adjusted to it.
Yeah.
I got a dope team, man, that's helping me push all my social medias up. The platforms are getting a lot better, man. You know, so I love where I'm at in the business, man.
Dope. And I think another thing that the smart, successful comics that are like getting success fast, not necessarily mean they like haven't been doing it a long time. The smarter young comics are like, hey, I know I got X amount of time, 30 to 45 maybe, but if I'm touring, I'm gonna bring a super pro out with me. Hey, big dog, come get this easy money, man.
Yeah.
You really entertain them for a quick 30? I'm gonna come out there and ta-da.
He say ta-da.
Like, there are a couple cats out there that's like, I saw Finesse Mitchell touring with Matt Rife. I saw a couple like, there's people out there like, hey, man, I ain't dumb. Come out there and kill them for a quick 30. And by the time I get out there, I can just go ahead and coast
flowing,
So like some of them are smart enough to go, hey, let's be, and I think it's paying it forward. Like if you do that, that means you actually get it. Hey, look out, bro. Like you know they can't get what was he at the other day? It's in like a random arena in Ohio, like not even Ohio, even smaller state. Like how you get 5,000 people to come out in Iowa? It's like, yo, you can't get most black comics can get 5,000 people in Iowa. So the fact that he's like, nah, dog, come out with me. It's Iowa, but I know you're gonna kill it for 30. So go ahead and do that.
Yeah, go on, let you go
bust
do your
it open,
thing. Yeah,
and then I'll just bring this bitch home.
Yeah.
So I respect comics that are like, nah,
because a smart man knows he still don't know shit.
Yeah.
Once you think, nah, I know what I'm doing. You ain't been doing this. It's over for you.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Someone like Matt Rife, anybody who's super huge, they might not be as good as you, might not be as funny, but they might have the crazy following.
Yeah.
You go out like, oh, I'm gonna put the ego to the side because you're like, I've been doing 30 years, he's been doing this 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going. Because that's a bag. It's still, no matter what you're doing, comedy.
It's work.
Yeah,
fuck all that's work.
Working.
And you're being exposed to a whole new demographic that you
man.
That
and
you
keep
don't
your
know.
career going, man. Because I mean, you know, like so you say, Mike Rife, man, he got a huge following. It's the younger generation, you know, somebody like myself or Finesse that been in the game for a while.
Right.
Man, you introducing yourself to a whole new audience, man.
You be crazy too.
Your career can continue.
Man.
Man.
I got a new age group of audience. What's all we want in this game is to go, how do I get the next generation to get me paid for the next 20 years?
20 years, exactly.
My fan base is my age. How do I get the next youth to be like, yo, I just graduated. I'm a full-on young adult. I want to watch your comedy as I continue to get older.
Yeah.
We can't just find them on the street. You gotta find you and go, I rock with this.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna go see this OG right here, man. Man.
I'm gonna tell you a perfect example of that, right? This is in my opinion, but this is just the opinion of most people. We talk about this. A lot of people that see Kevin Hart do comedy now be like, oh, he's not even that funny because he's not relatable to the people he was relatable to when he was first growing up. You know, he's talking about the shit he's going through now. People like, I don't like this shit. I want you to talk about your dad and this shit. He's not going through that, right? So a younger generation who don't know Kev from back then, they only see this kid, they might be like, he team up with Casanat, do the stream, he with Drewski and them.
Yeah.
A whole new, this nigga funny as hell. And he being raw.
He just showing
and they're like, oh, this nigga hilarious. Now they going back, I gotta see this nigga. He's basically being like, oh, I gotta pick up this new audience because what I'm doing may not resonate with them. No. So let me go into their world. He's not a streamer.
Kevin, man.
He showed with Drewski and Kai. And they had one of the best them sleepovers and shit. Nigga,
man, it went crazy.
Crazy. So
numbers,
people who's
man.
thinking like, oh, I heard, like, imagine you 21, 20, and you heard your OGs like, nigga ain't funny no more. You're like, okay. And then you see him on that, y'all niggas is tripping. He funny as shit. And now what you saying ain't got no credibility because I seen him with my favorite streamer killing it. I'm going to a show when he pull up.
And that boy popular. That streamer boy is popular.
Oh, man,
he
might have more fans than comedians.
For real.
Like, that boy, he make people watch him live. You know how insane that is? We get people to watch us for an hour at best. This nigga got people going, What you doing at
This is
7
day,
a.m.,
yeah.
8 a.m.? I don't got niggas liking me at 8 a.m. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Bro, the nigga
Yeah.
made $25 million a month last year.
What's his company? What's his app again? Twitch? That's his shit?
It's
on Twitch.
He be on Twitch.
yeah.
Wildin'.
And then he'll do it on YouTube for like, but bro, Kev was smart. He was like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on this,
Yes.
get a new
Yes.
audience, and then when
Yes.
something come out, they like, yo, we're like,
Yeah.
he's a brilliant motherfucker. So that's
Yeah.
all you said. Like, them people that be like, yo, I ain't doing that shit. All right, sit it down then, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Get used to go to Vegas, get a residency. It's over for you.
Right.
Like, it's over for you, my nigga.
No bullshit.
So talking about that, like how they can pay it forward and whatnot. We just talked about a little bit like how you do headlines, so you bring out young comics on the road. Who are some of the guys you brought out, and you want to shout them out or tell us about what you think about their comedy or where they going? Like anybody
Some of the cats that open up for me?
Yeah, like,
man.
'cause that's a big deal.
Definitely, man. When I go on the road, I definitely bring some young cats, man. One of my guys is Cameron Keys.
Cameron Keys.
Key,
St.
what up,
Louis in
Cameron
the
Keys?
house.
Yeah, man, from St. Louis. So what's crazy, I went to college with Cam's dad.
Oh wow.
I went to college with Cam's dad down
Went to
there
Alcorn
at
State.
Alcorn State, man. So shout out to Alcorn State, man. So I went to college with his dad. After college, man, his dad hit me like, hey, man, my son for to start doing stand-up. Look out for him,
Wow.
Be like a little small mentor to him, man, give him the ins or outs, man, of how to start, work on this material. I said, I got you. So, yeah, man, Cam started doing stand-up in St. Louis, and then I started checking them out and, helping them, work on this comedy game. Then, unfortunately, his dad passed. His dad
rest
passed,
in
man,
peace.
so I kept my word, man, make sure I kept him under my wing.
That's
Stop
awesome.
being that father figure in his life, man, because, his dad passed when he was a younger, young buck in the game, man. I think he's almost 30 now, but I caught Cam maybe when he was 20 or even less than that, probably.
Very young.
Very young,
because-
man. So, yeah,
Wow.
man, his dad was a Kappa down there at Alcorn. So me and a couple of his fraternity brothers, man, we just took him on our
Right.
wing. I'll be that father figure for him, man. And Cam is doing his thing,
Doing his
man.
thing now.
He's doing his thing, man. Great writer, man. I enjoy having him on the road with me. And then I'll use Lamar Jones.
Lamar Jones.
So
Okay.
comedian Lamar Jones, he's from New Orleans, but he lives in Dallas too. Very funny dude, man. Very funny dude. So I take him on the road with me, man. I try to give back the way people used to give back when I was, coming up in the game. Because I started on the earthquake.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Yeah, I
Shout out-
started
that's
on the
my-
earthquake, man.
That's my guy.
Yeah, man. I
fuck with
started
Earthquake.
on the earthquake, man. I was, I came on the earthquake in Atlanta, Georgia.
When
man.
he
I
had
used
his
to do
comedy club?
the Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta, man. That's where I got my very first start, my very first time on stage. He happened to be in the audience, man, and I did well, man. He kept bringing me back, and for open mics. Then next thing I got a little better, got a little bit more time. He started letting me host, the beginning of the show, and bring him up, and he'll finish out, the hosting things, man. So, coming up on the, earthquake, it taught me how to be a gorilla on that stage,
That's-
man.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
bro, I seen Earthquake at the first time I probably met Earthquake in person was at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room. This night was crazy. I came there to meet Nichelle. David Arnold, rest in peace, was
Yeah,
like,
man,
yo,
David
meet me
Arnold,
up
man.
there. I talking to this nigga, he pissing in the laugh factory. I'm like, yo, you got an opener, bro? I just moved out here. I ain't gonna fuck. He was like, yeah, just meet me down. I'll introduce you to her so you can get some local shit. I'm like, bet. I go to meet him down there. I get there early because I had a gout flare up that morning.
Damn.
My shit on fire. I'm like, tears in my eyes. Like, this shit is the worst pain ever.
Right.
So I get there early. She's like scrambling around. She's like, you're a comedian. I'm like, yeah. She was like, can you do me a big favor? I'm like, what's that? She's like, could you open the show? The host, Rail Battle, is running late. I'm like, how long you want me to do? She's like, just keep going till
Just
I
go
like
until
you.
I let you
She's
know.
like, you gonna at least do 7 minutes. Well, if he show up even a minute after you get on stage, I'm gonna still give you 7, but don't come down till I light you. I was like, all right, bet. I did like 18 minutes.
Wow.
Did this set, boom, came down. David's like, hey, Nichelle. She was like, oh, he just cooked. Oh, shit, cool. This is my man. She was like, all right, bet. Chappelle drops in, Chris Spencer,
Wow.
David Arnold, all them motherfucking Earthquake comes in. A dude went on before Earthquake. I remember his face. He went on, he fucking ate shit. Bad, right? I'm like, oh, shit. Then they start bringing the hitters on.
The
They bring
hitters on,
Earthquake
right.
in. He cooked this nigga for The whole first 15 minutes of his set was talking
Talking
about this
about
nigga.
him?
Don't ever
That's
come
quite-
back to the comedy club,
that's
nigga.
quite-
Quit.
yeah.
He's talking crap. It was so bad. I felt bad. I'm like, oh, bro, I ain't never seen this nigga again a day in my life. The nigga that bombed, I never seen him
Seen him again?
No, that was 2021. It's 2026. I've never seen this
Seen him
nigga.
again.
Earthquake went
need-
in.
we need
He
more
didn't
of
hold
that.
back, no punches. No, I seen Michael Collier do the same thing.
We need
at
more
the
of that,
Improv
dog.
D-Ray show. Killed this nigga. I went outside like, yo, you seen what he said? He was
Right,
like, nah, I
right.
told him. He's like, damn, he did me like that. Like, nigga, he fouled you out, nigga. Like, this shit crazy. But that will stop niggas because I've seen niggas bomb and their friends will tag them.
Good set.
So-and-so killed it. No, they didn't.
No, he
nigga.
did.
What are
Yo,
you talking about?
right,
We need
Nigga had a dick on the stage.
We need accountability in the game, bro. You can't
Yeah,
tell your
man.
homeboy good set, and
Yeah,
I watch
man,
the
you
same
know
shit
it, man.
you watch.
Yeah.
Like,
In fact,
nigga, my
Yeah.
nigga bomb, I go, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Like, that's all I got is
I done told a couple of comics that, man, in Atlanta, man, they ate it, man. I'll be like, hey, man, don't go on there no more. Don't go on there no goddamn more. Practice a little bit more, dude. You ain't ready.
Time, build it
Yeah,
up.
man.
I bombed it with him and Tone in Oakland. Tommy T's, one of the baddest.
Tommy T's?
Yeah, bad as fuck, right?
Wonderful club, by the way.
Yeah, man. I'm
Fun
there
time.
in October.
I just started off the set, the first thing I said just went awry, and then niggas just started not fucking with me. And I was up there just sweating and shit. So I was like, y'all ain't fucking with me. Let me bring this nigga up.
That was my intro. Hey, y'all ain't fucking with me. Hey, come on, John, come here.
So after the show, he said, I'm looking for the light the whole time, like, nigga. So the light come on, I get off stage immediately, right? After the show, he was like, yeah, I told it. He's like, I went back to the DJ, like, hey, like this nigga right. I was like, yo, that shit was bad. He was like,
Yeah.
but none of them niggas was like, no. He was like, nah, I told him to light you. You had like 3 more minutes. I was
Right.
like, nah, light him right now. I'm like, thank you, nigga.
Yeah, for real.
This shit was up there
Yeah,
getting
get me
crazy.
off this mother.
You start hearing that background noise. You start hearing people talking to each other. Like, where you
Nigga,
parking?
dishes is breaking. You like,
Right,
yeah. Where the ladies?
It be
starting
so
to
quiet,
mumble.
you hear motherfuckers blinking.
Like what Dion said, where the ladies at?
Yeah, where the ladies at? Give it up to God.
Yeah. Who want they dick sucked? You like, nigga, get the fuck out. So
Yeah, man.
speaking of which, you ever had a bomb that was like crazy?
The 559 in ATL. Mike Epps was hosting. And it was a small crowd, man, but I ate it. And I was trying my best, to find my way. I never forget Mike Epps like, hey, man, just come on down, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. Jay, we know you funny. It was just one of them nights. Come on down. Go get the pad and pen back out. Go back in the lab.
But at least they already knew you though, wasn't it? That was their first impression.
Luckily, they had seen me before, and luckily it wasn't packed that night.
No, and
as
as a
well.
real comic, you think to yourself, like, I can get these motherfuckers. It's like an old boxer, bro. Like, I can knock him out.
Yeah.
Hey, one more round. No, we done. One more round, I'm going to get him. Like, no, bro. Sometimes it's just like, I got an L today.
Yeah.
But it's not like an L like forever. It's like you not trying shit or it not working don't mean that you ain't funny. It means like that today, the
Yeah.
shit just didn't align
Yeah.
with everybody here.
Yeah.
Or they got somebody else they wanted to see. Like, sometimes it'd be bullshit. And I'm not taking anything away from anybody, but like, sometimes it's just an L and it's just your L that day. Sometimes God just be like, you know what? You've been feeling yourself for
A
a
little
hot
bit
minute.
too much.
I feel like you think you can kill everything.
Yeah. You're not with them. Hold up. You don't need to be on a flyer yet.
Yo, I mean,
Let me show you something.
No, I love comedy, man. I love everything about comedy. The fun parts, which is when you get on stage feeling like your body's on fire. Like,
Yeah.
you hear people complimenting you, still walking. I can't hear shit right now. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank
Right,
you, brother.
right.
Because you had such a good set. I don't think there's anything better than that. Drugs, sex, nothing.
No,
If
man.
If I go
Yeah,
out and do
man.
everything I executed, my brain is like, there's nothing better than this.
That stage is one of the best highs in the country, man. I mean,
so,
you being able to, entertain. And then I love the fact that I have all those eyes on me and don't have that name. People still wondering who the fuck I am and everything.
That's what you said on Sunday.
the
Like,
discovery part.
Yeah, I know y'all don't know me, but guess what? I don't know you motherfuckers either.
Yeah.
So let's go on, put that in the basket, man. But finding your way on that stage, man, having those eyes on you, painting that picture where people can understand what you're doing, visualize what you're doing, man. Man, it's better than a nut, man.
So, the words out my mouth right there.
Yeah. I don't know who said it, but I went skydiving in 2020 in Arizona for my
Oh,
birthday.
wow, really? Okay.
I was supposed to do it over Malibu, but then COVID happened. So I
Okay.
was in Arizona. I was like, fucking, I'm doing it. And it was a Groupon. This shit was like $42.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, oh, I got to do this because the regular price was like $250 or something. I'm like, this is a crazy discount. I'm doing it. So I do it. When I jumped out of the plane, it was one of the best feelings ever in the world. And I seen somebody saying like, when you jump out of the plane skydiving, they must have done it. It was like that feeling is like,
Yeah,
but it's one
man.
time. He said every time a joke lands, it feels like that.
Like that.
So he's like skydiving, you can only jump out once, and then it takes a while to get down. For you to do that jump again, it would take a lot hours to get as many jumps as laughs. He's like, so basically, he's like, I can laugh 40 times per one jump of skydiving.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like,
man.
that's the best feeling in
It's
the
the
world.
best feeling in the
I'm
world,
like, bro,
man.
that shit, something hit too.
Oh my God! Don't let it hit.
Something when it be some shit that ain't even supposed to hit.
Hit.
This is a
Exactly.
setup. Oh
It's
shit.
like, really? That setup work?
Dude, you be like,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
it's a good night.
It's a good night. It's a good night, man. Yeah, that's the best feeling in the world, man. To find that joke, man, and then it's something new that you want to try out,
a new
and
bit.
it goes well. The very first
new
one,
bit working?
and you
Oh,
know,
boy.
look, and you know the joke's still rusty.
Yeah.
You know it's rusty.
That bitch
You
ain't
know it
polished
ain't
or
ready.
nothing.
Yo,
Yeah, you know this joke ain't
early
ready,
phase
man.
joke already getting cracked.
Cracked
Like,
it.
hey, call Netflix, dog.
Right,
Call
yeah. I think I'm ready for
Motherfucker ain't
one.
done yet, man.
I'm ready for one. Yeah, let me sit down for my documentary, goddammit.
They ready. They ready.
They
to see
ready
it.
for it. They ready to see it,
Nah,
man.
fat. If you go out there with the bullet points, just the meat and potatoes of it,
Right.
And it's getting. I'm talking about like you got to stop so you don't step on the laughs. You like, oh, wait till I tweak this shit.
Right, right.
I do think that the beauty of a new bit working is partially because I feel like your brain is going, hey, this is the first time we're telling this, so it's going to be the most natural way you tell it because it's just you being yourself trying to figure out how to say it out loud. And that's why I always say, if I ever do a new joke, I always try to record the first time I do it because that's me trying to be my best me. Like, hey, man, it's just you. You got no preparation. You ain't write it down.
Right.
So however you about to say this is going to be probably the best way you ever going to say
Say
it.
it.
And I always go, damn, I did try a new joke tonight. I need the audio because I know my brain won't let me. I know he didn't play me the first time.
Right.
The second
yeah.
and third time I go up there and be like, how did I say that shit?
You gonna script it next time.
Yeah, so you might try to correct it. But the first time you say it, that shit come out so natural. You like, oh, no wonder it was good. It sounds like I'm one of the homies talking.
Homies talking right
and
now, man.
That's peak comedy. When you sound like JJ on the couch, JJ on stage.
Okay,
You be like,
yeah.
I don't know a difference. And that's when you go, oh, I'm on my final form. This is it. Like,
Yeah, man.
if you can't tell when I'm joking or playing because your voice is so, it's like, oh.
That's what I was trying to do Sunday. I
That's
was like,
peak.
I'm gonna do this. I had a joke, and I had it before, but it was like a little bit too drawn out. Like it cut the fat off it.
Right.
So when I did it Sunday, I just got into it. I was like, I'm cutting out. I'm like, this shit ain't even necessary. I'm just telling it like I would tell y'all.
Right.
And I'm going to say the next shit, and motherfuckers, I'm like, oh shit. Okay, yeah, it's working. I get off stage, I'm like, I go to get my phone, like to make sure the recording. Carradine took a picture, like joking on my phone, cut the fucking recorder off.
Damn.
I ain't I wasn't like, yo, I'm recording this, just leave it there. She went to play a joke, like flipped the camera on, took a selfie. So I go to check the phone. It's like 30 seconds in. I'm like,
Motherfucker.
but the
buy
thing,
that clip now.
yeah, but the thing about it that not even having to hear it back, I remember how I felt on the stage, and I was like, that was me not feeling all stiff. I felt confident. I was good.
Yeah.
Going back out with that, it'll work. And I still remembered a bit, but it was like that. The way I said it, I'm like, I already know what mindset I was in.
Right. Yeah,
I just got to
man.
repeat that.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man.
Do you remember back in the day, somebody that you thought did not believe, didn't see the vision, and you was like, I can't, like, they still either know you now, or you still think about that person and go, that motherfucker thought I wasn't gonna be here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a
I
couple
mean,
of
you
those.
gotta put them on blast if you
Yeah.
want to for fun. But like,
Yeah.
I always think like, do you remember a person that you just go, that motherfucker really did think
To think I was gonna do
I
this.
would do this, be still here?
Yeah. Probably my daddy.
I was gonna say it's somebody close. I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's
probably
somebody
my
close,
daddy.
right?
My daddy, man, because, again, I graduated from college, man, in technology and everything, man.
Uh-huh.
But, I went and decided to follow my, my childhood dream. So, man, again, I went on stage before I even told my parents that I was doing stand-up just to get a feel, man. And finally went on ahead and admitted to my family, man, what I'm trying to do. My dad was pissed. Like, man, you anybody can go up there, he, ha. God damn it, your ass need to be doing fine. You a 9 to 5.
What did he do for a living?
My dad was a janitor.
They brain can't.
They
Can't see it.
Yeah, they don't
anything
see
other
it.
than
And
that.
you gotta keep in mind, I'm a very southern
Yeah.
dude. So my dad was extra country.
Work the grind,
Well, very man, didn't go to school, man. Probably dropped out in, before high school. So his mentality is strictly work.
So my
I made
dad
a
is-
way.
Wherever
y'all,
a dollar
yeah.
is, he always say, man, go find a dollar. Go
Yeah.
find a dollar, whatever it is. So he was a janitor. So I used to do work with him on the weekends, man, cleaning buildings and, buffing floors, picking up cigarette butts and all that type of stuff, man. And you know what? He really made some damn good money with it.
I believe.
But
yeah.
I mean, it was a bust your ass type of job. Now I was like, damn, I'm not gonna be getting up going to work at 5 a.m, then ain't getting home to 7. God damn.
Because you can't really blame, like, my dad was the same way. Like, I remember I was getting letters in Iraq, and I'm like, these is written way too, this nigga's handwriting ain't like this. Like, so I had my sister like, yo, who the fuck is writing these letters? Because I know it ain't him. She was
Right.
like, oh, it's mommy. Like, she's like, my stepmom. I was like, oh, she's like, daddy can't read or write. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
She's like, he dropped out like 8th grade or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
he been working these manual labor jobs like
Yeah.
all his life. He don't know. So when I went to the Army, he was ecstatic because he was like, he's doing something better than me. But if I would have went straight out of high school, like I'm doing jokes, he'd have been like, get your clown ass down. He wouldn't have been with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't start till later on. By then he was like, I'll believe in you because I know what you're capable. But if I would have done that right out the rip, he would have been
yeah.
like, he'd just been on the same shit because
Yeah.
that generation don't know anything but just hard work.
Hard
and
work,
just,
man. Yeah, man. And that's what he wanted. He wanted me to, after high school, he wanted me to just go and join the Army. He's like, man,
yeah.
they gonna feed you, gonna get a check, you gonna
Three
have
hots
somewhere
in
to
the cot.
stay. Like, god damn, dude, you don't think I got nothing else to offer
In
in
the
the
box.
world?
Put you in that box.
Yeah, you can try to put me in that box, man. And,
When
I
did,
like, man, I'm not fit to do that, man. And
When
you
did he
did that.
finally go? Hey, I guess you doing
Well,
it.
you know what? He passed. He passed before things really stopped popping off.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he passed while I was in the trenches. Definitely didn't have a name. Wasn't traveling to different cities or states doing shows. So he didn't get a chance to see, not even fruit of my labor as a stand-up comedy, man. Yeah.
Did he ever get to
probably,
see you?
Huh?
Did he ever get to see you perform?
Never.
Oh, shit.
No, he
Yeah,
never.
my dad neither.
Yeah,
He
your
passed
dad
away-
never.
He
Yeah.
passed away because we lived in Indianapolis when I started, and then I moved out here, and he passed away a year later. Like,
Oh, really? Okay.
Because of the vaccine.
Right.
So he never got to see me. I was like, God damn.
My dad,
Right.
he came to one show, and I want to say that was the show that Cameron hosted. That's why I was like, so vivid in my memory. Like I never forget that night.
Right.
Because my dad was like, I'm probably 50. He's 50 years older than me. So when I did that show, he must have already been like 70 something. And he came, and I didn't know he was on the stage. I was on stage, and I thought I saw him in the second row, and I was like, he look like my daddy. But I just kept telling my jokes.
Yeah, right,
My
right,
mama
right.
don't come to my shows. My mama like, if you any bad words, I can't come to a show.
Yeah,
so my
man.
mom has never seen me perform ever. But my dad was like, well, that's my son. I guess I'll go see what he's doing. But I never thought he'd come. When I got on stage, everybody started giving me hugs. I looked over, I'm like, that is this nigga.
That's
But-
right.
and he just there with no emotion and stoic. And like, all right. Nothing. No reaction.
Right,
Just like, I get back to LA, I'm minding my business, my phone start ringing. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell these mechanics here, when your next show in St. Louis so I can tell them to go look at it. I was like, you talking
You
about me
talking
doing
about
comedy?
me and shit? Yeah.
Now, that was the most I would have got from him in terms of like, hey, nigga, that was cool. Because I headlined that night at Helium.
Right.
It was the one night
Yeah,
on Sunday.
yeah.
So, like, to him, he was like, my son was the marquee nigga tonight. And
The
so
marquee nigga.
The
But he
marquee
ain't-
nigga.
yeah, they came to see him. So, like, in his head, he's like, oh, damn, let me tell my friends at the shop that, hey, you want to see my son, you gotta go to the club. So he calling me like, hey, when your next show so I can tell these dudes to come look at you? And I'm just like, I don't know, Dad. I'll let you know when I'm back in St. Louis. And to me, after I hung up, I was like, oh, man, that was this version of, hey, nigga.
Good job.
You
Close
might
I'm
be
gonna
doing
get something.
something.
Close I'm gonna get something proud of you. That was the
Yeah,
closest
yeah.
I got to. All right, I'll tell them when your show is. And just hung up. And I was, not a good job or nothing. Just
Yeah.
all right, I let them know.
I let them know.
That's old black
Yeah.
men, boy. That's
Yeah,
the most
man.
they give you.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, I see you.
All right now.
He might as well have been like, yo, you killed it. That's what that is.
Equivalent.
Yo,
All
that's
yeah.
what I'm
right
saying.
now. Like, all right, very proud.
Yeah,
of
man.
man.
So let me ask you this: how'd you do DeDe in the morning in Dallas? How did you land that job?
Oh man, during the pandemic when everybody was shut down, nobody was going to work, no shows, of course, no games, man. During the pandemic, man, you had to, keep yourself relevant.
Literally.
You had to keep yourself relevant, and we started, of course, we probably all did, the shows online on Facebook. I was doing that, and then
Zoom comedy.
the Zooms and stuff, man. And I had this little thing I was doing in my backyard, man, called Club Patio. Club Patio, man, I played like I was at a club. I had a club and I was the DJ. So I was just playing music, invite people, man. I had the Soul Train lights, lights in the back, man, just jamming, playing old school, new school. and acting like it was a club, man, and people were just tuning in to it, man. And one day, one of the producers of the show at the time, White Gary, he chimed in and he told DeDe, "Hey, chime in on this cat right here, JJ, man. He doing this live, man. He's funny, man. He's entertaining, and yeah, man. And they was making a change at the station.
Yeah,
they were replacing people." So they called me one day, man. Well, first of all, I did a show in Dallas for DeDe because she had this April Fool's show.
Okay.
She did every year. So that particular show, it was me, Monique, DC Young Fly, and Tone X, and I ripped in front of DeDe and everything. So yeah, man, they was making a change at the station. So man, they called me a couple of times like, "Hey JJ, man, won't you chime in to the syndicated show? Make us laugh, sit in on this particular break, man, find some funny in it." I'm like, "Cool, man, y'all syndicated, y'all in over 80 cities." I get a chance to, put my name out there, and showcase myself, man, and they called me that one time, and then the next week they called me to do it again. I said, "Oh, okay, they might have liked me and everything." Start doing once a week, and then it turned into twice a week. Then it turned into 3. Not thinking nothing. I just thought they were just really, truly showing me love. And then out the blue, man, they like, "JJ, we just want to let you know, man, reason we kept bringing you back, we was auditioning you. Because we were finna make a change at the station, and we just wanted to see what your vibe was, see if if we could interact, see how the chemistry was. Because we looking for somebody, replace, some of the other personalities." And I'm like, wow. Never told me that I was auditioning, man. I was just having fun out there showcasing who I was, man, trying to build my name, build my brand.
That probably worked better for you then, because that was naturally
it
who
was
you
natural.
was.
I wasn't nervous. I wasn't, trying to, find nothing to, just be something, set. They just wanted the natural, laid back, funny and everything, man. And they offered me a job, man.
There's a lesson there though. As a lesson in like you don't realize what opportunities are by interest. Interest can just be people going to check you out, but also your display and how you do things is the interview.
It is the interview.
You can win people over by that interaction over and over again. They built trust by watching you be consistent and go, how can we not offer him the job? He's doing everything we want. But I think that's a lesson for anybody watching this and learning, like, yo, as a young comic, if somebody invites you somewhere, that's strike one. That's your first interview right there. If somebody even reaches out to you to go, "Hey, we'd like to see you somewhere," that is your first interview for whatever that could come next.
And again, I wasn't doing nothing but doing just jamming music, playing music.
They sought you out.
But having fun with it, making laugh in between songs. I'll pause and talk some crazy shit. Folks sending the crazy, funny LOLs and emojis, and it picked up. I mean, each week I would probably have like 2,000 to 3,000 people.
That's
acting
on a live.
like,
That's crazy.
On a live, acting
wow.
like I'm at a club, and people be like, "Man, what time the club open? I don't start the club till I'm finna go to the liquor store." Acting like they really finna come into the club.
COVID,
COVID
that helped a lot of people.
It helped a lot of people, dude.
But you gotta think, even with that, right? Like, I'll say this. Like, I got a daughter, I got sisters. I say, like, don't tell a dude what you want. You let them do what they're going to do, and you decide, oh, this is what they chose to do without me. Because if you'd have been knowing I was an audition, you might be reaching out, yo, so what they looking for? Now you trying to do what you think they want, and they're like, yeah, this ain't a good fit. But you just did you, and they're like, perfect. That's why it's a good reason to just go and be like,
and just be yourself, be your natural self, man. And you being your natural self and really showcasing who you are as a person, showcasing who you are as a talent, man, it can go a long way, man.
I love how organic it was. So you just being yourself.
I was just being myself.
We all stuck in the house anyway.
Never thought I was auditioning, dude.
But you created a service for people in a way without even realizing. You just thought, hey man, I'm trying to have fun. I know I love to spread joy, which to me is the raw essence of entertainment. Like I just want other people to have a good time too. So you created that live stream, let people have a good time, and you got rewarded for it because they saw. To them, I mean, as a station, they're like, oh, dollar signs and like success, right? Like this dude is gonna be a great addition to us. But your earnest general being of like, yo, I'm having a good time. I know I'm a good time. I want to share this with the world. You got
being me, organic, man. This is who I am.
This is natural, fun
This is my flavor. This is my style, man.
That's awesome.
If you want to come in and join the club, man, and so be it. I mean, man, the interaction on that club patio. I'm thinking about bringing
You
it
miss
back.
it? I was like, you miss it?
Yeah, I miss
Because
it.
the scene's kind of cool.
Yeah, man,
I would probably be
yeah,
like, yo, that's
man.
kind
The
of
only
dope.
thing about it is nobody's on the. I mean, people watch their shit, but they have nothing to do. So it was like, might as well. Now you might be on there and get 200 people, be like, nah, I'm out of here. Like,
But-
it ain't
Yeah.
worth it for.
It's
The
the whole-
juice ain't worth the squeeze.
It's the whole business model for it now.
Yeah.
Twitch. People doing it for no reason right now, for longer.
Oh yeah. But you know, it's like once they already had that, you know, the
But
audience.
no, the pandemic did have people chilling and going.
D-Nice
yo,
had 100,000 people one time on the shit.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama was on that shit. So it was, you know, that was crazy.
Right,
So
right.
let me ask you this before we get out of where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years?
Man, next 5 years, man, I still want to be one of the coolest in the game, man. You know, I want to continue to work. I want to continue to put out special. You know, and I think I'm a very creative person, man. You know, great writer. You know, I would love to produce, you know, some different projects, man, and you know, just continue to just build this country funny, man. You know, I'm a simple dude, man. You know, I like to have fun. I'm laid back. You know, I ain't trying to shit on nobody, man. It's enough for everybody, dude.
Facts.
I'm going to always have that mentality, man. Never try to, you know, downgrade nobody's success or career. It is what it is. You know, everybody got a lane. Everybody got a chess move that's going to pop off for them, man. So I just want the longevity, man. Just want to continue to work, put out great content, and just see where it goes, man. You know, just keep building. I know I got the root of the tree. I just want to keep, you know, that thing growing, different branches, man, and see where it goes.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Question we asked it on parting question. All right, you walk through this door at the end of this podcast. On the other side of that door is, let's say, 18-year-old you. You got about 20 seconds to holler at him. What you gonna tell your younger
I'm gonna
self?
tell him, man, hey man, get off your ass.
Yeah.
And make some of yourself. You know, I know you trying to still find your way, but man, you can't be lazy about it, man. Put your best work out. I'll be trying, man, find yourself now. Don't wait till later. That's one of the things I tell my son. My son is 21.
Okay.
You know, my wife passed away a couple of years ago, man. So it's just me and him. So, you know, it was a blockage in our life right there, man. You know, him not having his mom and everything, man, because he was definitely a mom boy. You know, I'm always on the road, you know, trying to provide. So, you know, even though I'm not the mother, I'm doing motherly things now.
Yeah.
Making sure, you know, the doctor's appointments are set. You know, making sure he stay in school, man. He had to take a break, but he's back in school, man. You know, he got his spirit back up. And it was a difficult time for both of us.
Yeah.
You know, we both did, you know, counseling, man, you know, and trying to find that way to, you know,
Some normalcy.
to keep moving on, man, find some normalcy in our life, man. But she's still shining down on us, man. Before she passed, I was getting ready to do my comedy special, but I put that aside, man, because, you know, it's not about me. I had to make sure my son, my seed, and my daughter, you know, keep flowing. Now, things are great, man. I'm back in a great space. My comedy special is coming out August 2nd called Overlook.
Oh, wow.
Make sure y'all
That's the
subscribe.
camera right there.
Man, subscribe to my YouTube, The Real JJ from the SIP. Overlook comedy special is coming out August 2nd. I think you're going to love it. Man, make sure you subscribe to my page, my Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, man, you know, and you're just going to get a chance to see this real countryness.
Yeah.
You know, my style, my flavor, my delivery, how I get down, let you know who I am as a person and as an entertainer, man, and see where it goes from there, man.
That's good shit.
Awesome, man. I want to add quickly.
Okay.
You are a true artist, man, because I saw the joke, I don't know if it was on Chocolate Sundays or not, about your life changing.
Yeah.
And when I saw that joke, I was like, man, you know how hard that joke is to create, build out, be funny, and then be battle road ready by the time I saw it on stage.
Stage right.
I was like, this is pro. It's a pro joke.
Yeah,
And
thank
it's
you,
like,
man.
So like, I'm just
Because I
dreaming-
saw some of the comments and everybody like, man, for you to be able to find laughter through your pain and everything, I feel like you're a brilliant dude, man, from that thing,
We're
man.
all
So,
living the
yeah.
same
I think
life,
that's
and what you did helped somebody else in the world too.
Yeah,
So
man.
that's the other
Oh,
part.
yeah.
It's like,
I think that's a skill set we have that sometimes we don't notice until it comes up.
Yeah.
Where you got to go through something. You're like, my daughter, she had brain surgery. And yeah, she has all these blood clots on her brain. She was having seizures. They couldn't figure it out to get brain surgery. I had to fly home emergency, but I had a show with D-Ray, and then I was going to the airport. I went up there with it, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, I got to tell these jokes. I got this shit off my chest.
Yeah.
I had comedians come up like, hey, nigga, I don't.
How you do that?
bro, what the fuck? Like, they didn't know what I was going through, but I went up there and it was like, nigga, I gotta follow that. Like, told me afterwards. And I was like, I was able to go on stage and it was like, click that off. And I went into my set.
It's it,
And so I think that's just a talent we have, man.
Yeah, we have, man.
August
2nd.
August 2nd.
On YouTube, Overlooked. Man, follow this, subscribe. Please subscribe
I'm
to
gonna put all
my page.
that shit in the thing when I do it. Man, listen, man, you're a legend. I appreciate
Mike, I appreciate
you coming
you,
on
man.
the show,
Thank
man.
you, man.
And I heard you promoting. I was like, yo, if he want to come on, man, it's another platform.
Man.
We ain't got the biggest following, but they fuck with us,
man,
man.
they
And it's
fuck with you,
eyes
though.
that
Yeah,
might not
man.
know you before, they gonna know
But they
you
know
now.
now, man. There
So,
you go,
man, we
man.
appreciate you coming to the show, man. Welcome again, JJ from the SIP.
2 P's.
This been another great episode. I am your host, comedian Mike Murphy. I'm here with my man, 100 Grand.
John Grimes.
We will see y'all next week.